Good morning, students. Welcome to today's class. Dear students, today let's discuss the next poem of your 10th standard English. So, before going to start the poem, let me speak about something about this poem. So there was a famous quote that is, fortune favors the brave. Fortune favors the brave. Those who have brave, fortune also follows them. So in the last lesson, the discovery, we saw that Columbus had a lot of faith in the God, in the Almighty. So he believes in God, so that even though the workers rose against him, he succeeded in his voyage. So it shows that fortune favors the brave. Is it true in all the cases, or is it true of everybody? So here is a poem about, it was a ballad of the tempest, written by James T. Fields. The name of the poem is Ballad of the Tempest. Ballad of the Tempest. The poet of this poem is James T. Fields. James T. Fields. James T. Fields. So in this poem, that the sailors they were on the sea with their boat, and they were facing great peril. They were in great trouble. They were in great danger. That see whether someone will come to their rescue or not. So the group of sailors, once they went on the sea, they were in the middle of the sea, they went for fishing, but unfortunately there was a storm in the sea. So because of that trumpet, their boat is in the condition of it's going to sink, and they were going to die, and they are all lose their hopes that they will not be survived. They will going to die, and everybody they are busy in doing prayer. They are praying God to save them. So whether anybody come to rescue them, whether the God helped them. So to see that, let's see the poem. The poem Ballad of the tempest. Dear students, open the book, textbook, page number 136. First I will read the poem and then I will explain each and every stanza. We were crowded in the cabin, not a soul would dare to sleep. It was midnight on the waters and a storm was on the deep. It's a fearful thing in winter to be shattered by the blast and to hear the rattling trumpet thunder cut away the mast. So we shuddered there in silence, for the stoutest held his breath, while the hungry sea was roaring and the breakers stopped with death. As thus we sat in darkness, each one busy with his prayers, we are lost, the captain shouted, as he staggered down the stairs. But his little daughter whispered, as she took his icy hand, isn't God upon the ocean just the same as on the land? Then we kissed the little maiden, and we spake in better cheer, and we anchored safe in harbor when the morn was shining clear. Once again I will read the poem. It was a beautiful poem. We were crowded in the cabin, not a soul dared to sleep. It was midnight on the waters, and a storm was on the deep. It's a fearful thing in winter to be shattered by the blast and to hear the rattling trumpet thunder cut away the mast. So we shuddered there in silence, for the stoutest held his breath, while the hungry sea was roaring and the breakers stalked with death. As thus we sat in darkness, each one busy with his prayers, we are lost, the captain shouted, as he staggered down the stairs. But his little daughter whispered, as she took his icy hand, isn't God upon the ocean just the same as on the land? Then we kissed the little maiden, and we spake in better cheer, and we anchored safe in harbor when the morn was shining clear. ಸೊ ಈ ಪದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಒಂದು ಈ ನಾವಿಕರ ಒಂದು ಗುಂಪು ಒಂದು ದೋಣಿಯನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಸಮುದ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಮೀನನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದುರದೃಷ್ಟವಶಾತ್ ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮುದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಏರ್ಪಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬೋಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಅದು ಮುಳುಗೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೇನು ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೀಮೆನ್ಗಳು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಲೇ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬದುಕೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಪ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಅವರ ಸಹಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಪದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು. Now I will explain. We were crowded in the cabin. So here it is a ballad. It is a ballad. Ballad means ballad means a narrative composition, in rhythmic verse suitable for singing. Suitable for singing. Suitable for singing. ಆಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So it is like that ballad. It is, we were crowded in the cabin. So all the seamen who were there on that boat, so they were all feared because of that storm. So that's because of that they all the seamen, they were crowded in the cabin. There was a part, cabin means it is a part of the boat. So all were crowded, they were gathered in the cabin. ಆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೋಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಶಿಪ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎದುರಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಬಂದು ಆ ಒಂದು ಹಡಗಿನ ಕ್ಯಾಬಿನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಸೋಲ್ ಡೇರ್ ಟು ಸ್ಲೀಪ್. ಸೊ they are fearing to, they are going to die. So no one is willing to sleep because they were feared, they were frightened. They have already lost their hopes. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿದ್ದಂತೆ ನಾವು ಬದುಕ್ತೀವೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಬದುಕೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ಧಾರಕ್ಕಾಗಲೇ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಹಾಕಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಬದುಕಲ್ಲ, ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ದೋಣಿ ಮುಳುಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಬದುಕಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಧೈರ್ಯ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಸೋಲ್ ಡೇರ್ ಟು ಸ್ಲೀಪ್. ಸೊ ನೋಬಡಿ ಈಸ್ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಸ್ಲೀಪ್, ನೋಬಡಿ ಈಸ್ ವಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಲೀಪ್. They can't also, because they have no hopes of living. They have already lost their hopes about their living. ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದುಕ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೇ ಅವರು ಆಸೆನ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಮಲಗೋ ಮಾತು ದೂರ ಆಯಿತು. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮಿಡ್ ನೈಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ವಾಟರ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿಡ್ ನೈಟ್. ಮಧ್ಯರಾತ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾವ ಸೀಸನು? ಆನ್ ದ ವಾಟರ್ಸ್. They were on the waters. They were in the middle of the sea. So their boat is on the middle of the sea and it was struck by the storm. ಮಧ್ಯರಾತ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಲಗುವ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಕ್ಯಾಬಿನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. And a storm was on the deep. So there was a storm. Storm means that is a tempest. So ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Here tempest means tempest. Tempest means violent storm. Violent storm. Violent storm. Cabin means cabin. Private room on a ship or boat. Private room. Private room on a ship or boat. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೋಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಶಿಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಆದಂತ ರೂಮ್ ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಬಿನ್. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಫಿಯರ್ಫುಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಂಟರ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಸೀಸನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಂಟರ್. So when they went to for fishing and they were their boat was on the middle of the sea and it was struck by the storm. It is a fearful thing in winter. So they were all feared because there was a deep storm in the sea. ಆಳವಾದಂತಹ ಭಯಂಕರವಾದಂತಹ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿಗೆ ಅವರ ದೋಣಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಚಳಿಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೊಂದು ಭಯಾನಕವಾದಂತಹ ಅನುಭವ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಟು ಬಿ ಶಟರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್. ಶಟರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, shall I write this? Shutter. S-H-A-T-T-E-R. S-H-A-T-T-E-R. Shatter means to break apart. To break apart. To break apart. To be shattered by the blast ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಾದ ದೋಣಿಯೇ ಮುರಿದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅನುಭವ. ಆ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿಗೆ ಭಯಾನಕವಾದ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ. And to hear the rattling trumpet. So there was a rattling trumpet. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಯಾನಕವಾದಂತಹ ಬಿರುಗಾಳಿ ಎದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Thunder cut away the mast. Mast means it was a pole which was in the boat. Cut away the mast is telling. Here rattle means R-A-T-T-L-E. R-A-T-T-L-E. Rattle means to make a rapid. To make a rapid succession of short noises. ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಮುರಿತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಕರ್ಕಶವಾದಂತಹ ಶಬ್ದ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕಟ್ ಅವೇ ದ ಮಾಸ್ಟ್. ಬಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಪೋಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕಿತ್ತು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So we shuddered there in silence. So here shuddered means to shake. Shuddered. Dear students, please take down these difficult words in your notebook. It will help you. Shudder. S-H-U-D-D-E-R. S-H-U-D-D-E-R. Shudder means to shake. Nadu. To shake. So we shuddered in silence. So everybody is trembling. Everybody is shuddering. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ನಿಶ್ಶಬ್ದದಲ್ಲೂ ನಡುಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. For the shoutest held his breath. Shout means brave or determined. Shout, S-H-O-U-T, S-T-O-U-T, stout, S-T-O-U-T. Stout means brave or determined. ಧೈರ್ಯವಂತ, ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಾದ ದೃಢ ಮನಸ್ಸುಳ್ಳವನು ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗಿದ್ದ, ಹೆಲ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಬ್ರೀತ್, ಉಸಿರನ್ನ ಬಿಗಿ ಹಿಡಿದು ಕುಂತಿದ್ದ. ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಧೈರ್ಯವಂತರು ಕೆಲವರು ಇದ್ರು, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಗಿ ಹಿಡಿದು ಕುಳಿತಿದ್ರು. While the angry sea was roaring. So because of the trumpet, because of the storm, the sea was roaring. How it was roaring? Just like a hungry sea. The hungry sea was roaring. ಆ ಹಸಿದಂತಹ ಸಮುದ್ರ ಗರ್ಜಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ರೋರಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಗರ್ಜನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. And the breakers stopped with death. Here breakers means large turbulent waves. Breakers, B-R-E-A-K-E-R-S. B-R-E-A-K-E-R-S. Breakers means large turbulent waves moving towards land. ತೀರದ ಕಡೆ ಸಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಭಯಂಕರವಾದಂತಹ ಅಲೆಗಳು. And the breakers stopped with death. Though how they were flowing is just like they were talked with death. ಸಾವಿನ ಒಂದು ಭಯಂಕರ ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗುವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವೇನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಭಯಂಕರವಾಗಿ ಅಲೆಗಳು ಆ ತೀರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಅಪ್ಪಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. So we shuddered there in silence, for the stoutest held his breath, while the angry sea was roaring and the breakers stopped with death. So how the sea was roaring, it was roaring like a hungry sea, and the waves of that sea were flowing just like it was, they were talking with death. So there was a frightening situation, frightening moment. ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಭಯಂಕರವಾಗಿ ಅವತ್ತು ಸಮುದ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. As thus we sat in darkness, so everybody, there was no light in that boat, so everybody sat in darkness. ಕತ್ತಲಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, they were sitting in the darkness, ಕತ್ತಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Each one busy with his prayers. So everybody, those who are there in that boat, they were busy in doing prayers. They were praying, God save me, God save me, like that. They were praying God. They were doing prayer for the survival. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡುವಂತ ದೇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಗ್ನರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. We are lost, the captain shouted. So there was a captain in that boat. At last he announced that we are lost. So we have lost our lives. We are going to die, like that he is announcing. ನಾನು ಬದುಕೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. As he stagered down the stairs. Stager means to come unsteadily. Stager, S-T-A-G-G-E-R. S-T-A-G-G-E-R. Stager means to come unsteadily. S-T-A-D-I-L-Y. unsteadily ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲದ ರೀತಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಆಗ ಅವನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, down the stairs. But his little daughter whispered. So he had a daughter, small baby. ಅವನಿಗೊಬ್ಬ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ ಒಬ್ಬ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗಳಿದ್ದು. She whispered as she took his icy hand. ಅವಳು ತನ್ನ ಮೆದು ಧ್ವನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೊದಲು ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ. ಅವಳ ತಂದೆಯ ತಂಪಾದ ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ, Isn't God upon the ocean just the same as on the land? Dear students, underline this word, these two lines. It may be asked in your examination for extract. Isn't God upon the ocean just as the same on the land? ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೇವರು, ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೇವರು ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ದೇವರು ಜನರನ್ನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಮೇಲೆ, ಸಾಗರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಅದೇ ದೇವರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ. So who is the speaker of these lines? Yes, the little daughter or the captain's daughter. When did she say like this? When captain announced that they were lost, that time the small girl told like this. Okay. Then we kissed the little maiden. So after hearing the words of the little girl, the seamen they got spirit. They have got new spirit in their minds, and we speak in better cheer. they kissed that little girl, or ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಮುದ್ದಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. And spake in better cheer. Spake means that ಹುಟ್ಟು ಹಾಕೋದು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದೋಣಿಯನ್ನು ಹುಟ್ಟು ಹಾಕೋದಿದೆಯಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಆ ದೋಣಿಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. And we anchored safe in harbor. Anchored means anchored. One word, observe the word anchored. A-N-C-H-O-R. A-N-C-H-O-R. Anchored means a metal device. A metal device attached to a ship, or boat by a cable, and cast overboard to hold it in a particular place. Spake in the under. We anchored in safe harbor. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಸ ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಅವರು ದೋಣಿಯನ್ನು ಹುಟ್ಟು ಹಾಕಿ ಅವರು ಆ ಹಾರ್ಬರ್ಗೆ ಹಡಗು ನಿಲ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಥಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಅವರು ಸೇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ? when the morn was shining clear. ಸೂರ್ಯ ಹುಟ್ಟುವಂತ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹಾರ್ಬರ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ಸೇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ at last God has helped them. God has made them spirit in the form of that small girl. ಆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗುವಿನ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ದೇವರು ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ಉತ್ಸಾಹವನ್ನು ತುಂಬಿ ಅವರನ್ನ ಅಪಾಯದಿಂದ ಪಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಂಪೆಸ್ಟ್. Now I will give you the homework for today's class. Let's write down the homework. If you have any doubts regarding this poem, you send it to me in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Now, the speaker and his crewmates sat in darkness and prayed. What did they hear? What did they hear? So this is the only one question I am giving you for today's homework. Okay, you read it the poem, and if you have any doubts, you send it to me in WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you. Let's meet you in the next class. Thank you.